Right, just off to another boot fair. This is one I went to last week, and it was very, very good. But they do two a week, and I went 3 or 4 days ago, and it was pretty rubbish. But that was probably due to it being rather drizzly. So you pay your money and you take your chances, hoping to get lots of bits. So I'm not going to film around there. I don't normally film going around the field. I don't think that's interesting. But as soon as I get back, I'll dump the stuff on the floor, make a right mess, and then film it and show you what I got and how much I paid. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. That'd be nice. And if you could sub as well, that'd be fantastic. But I won't bore you with all that. I'll show you the haul when I get back. Before I get on with the haul, here's a tranquil pond, and the lily pad flower has come out. Isn't that nice? So it's for Leanne Hill, of course, who likes my pond. And there you go, Leanne. Right, better get on with the haul. Right, back from the boot fair, a little bit cream crackered as usual. Yeah, good boot fair actually. Got a lot of stuff. Some stuff I don't know about if I've paid the right amount. Some stuff I might have overpaid. Some stuff I might have got a good deal on. But here it is. I'm going to flip around and show you now. Okay, well, first up, I've got these 4 board games, and it was from a guy who looked like he was kind of, a bit of a trade, a bit of an eBay, and knew what he was doing. But they only cost £1 each. I think I got the top four from him, and then I got the Cluedo later. But they were all £1 each, and I'll pick these up all day long at £1 each. So the Cluedo and Monopolies will go. Rat Race I've never had before, but I imagine it will sell as its vintage. And Ulcers, the fun game which gives you the power over people. No idea about that, never had it. But yeah, for £1, give it a go. And then we have this. I do always pick up vintage Action Man stuff, and this is vintage Action Man. If you sort of see that star, it's going to be vintage. It's only got one door. But I mean, all the wheels are on, and this bit isn't broken, and it was only 50p. So Action Man sort of collectors will always sort of pick that up off you. Hopefully, that's the plan. The Harry Potters, again, it's another thing I will always tend to pick up. Now the box is really, really beat up, and these probably get less than they used to. But I used to pay up to £5 for these, and I probably wouldn't do that now. But this cost £1. So I think even with a battered box for £1, it's a good deal. Got 3 ink cartridges. I think I'm going to take this one out of the box. So, yeah, I mean, it'll still be sealed. I don't quite know what's happened there. It's a sealed box. I don't think it's the cartridge in there that's leaked. But they were £1 each. So on to... Oh, God, there goes the vintage Action Man. I've probably broken it. Now, these Cath kits and bags, I've got 4 of these, and the first time I was going around, I bought 2 for £7, and I'm not too sure whether that's going to be a good buy. I have had these before. It's like a waxed bag, and I don't know if Cath Kitson really would be selling well at the moment. So, not too sure about this one, whether it's going to be a good flip. Like I say, I've got 2 for £7. And then I got 2 for £5, which I'm probably going to stumble along in a minute. I reckon they might say £3.50 each. I might try and maybe put £13.50 on that. But I'm going to have a look at comps to know how much it's going to fetch. Oh, there's the other 2. I was having a good old chat to the woman who sold me them. So, but I think they will sell. Maybe just not get too much money. This Champions League coat, Real Madrid, real thick coat, official Champions League Adidas. That was £6. Yeah, kind of got high hopes for that. I don't think it's the sort of time to sell a big old, chunky coat. But yeah, an official looking thing. Got to be at least 20, I would think, if not more. Okay, I'm going to have to get my book. That is what is it? It's a steering wheel. It's a Logitech steering wheel. You see what I mean about me spreading it around and causing a mess. That was a £5, which is pretty much how much I'd pay for that. Hopefully sell for maybe £20. And in here, the guy, the guy didn't know what it was. It's an Eddie Roll. I don't want to get it out. It's like a small keyboard, but it's a MIDI controller. I do hope you're appreciating the quality of my filming here. This is like Blair Witch Project, but with tat. So there we go. It's one of these, and it's in great condition. And now I can't put that down. That cost me £8. He did want a tenner for it, but he came up. I was buying something else off him, and he came up to me and said, "Do you know what this is?" And I was like, "Well, no, I don't know what that is. It doesn't look very good." I wasn't going to go, "Ooh, that's nice." So that cost £8. I did look it up earlier, and maybe 30 plus on that, which will be nice. There's a green ashtray. I just like the look of this, but it has got a couple of small chips in. I don't know if you can just see there, which is a bit of a shame. But that was £2, which will probably get broken if I'm not careful. This, which is a Panasonic DVD hard disk recorder, no remote. I don't even know if it's got the power lead, but that's all right. I normally would pick these up from 15 from the British Art Foundation, electrical shop. I got that for £7.50. I got the PS3 for a tenner, and this I bought with that Panasonic. And this is a Kenwood tape deck. I'm not too sure whether that's going to work, but that was £7.50, so it was relatively cheap. And then there's a Tigger down there, which is like a bouncy Tigger thing. That was £1. I got a pair of Brogue boots, which might be good for steampunky stuff. They're made in England, but I cannot see a name. I think the guy was sort of mentioning they might be churches. But yes, steampunk maybe is a key word. But those Brogue boots cost £8. So I've got to find some laces as well. So all in probably be about like 9 or 10. But nice looking things like brogues and boots. And I'll have to look up churches and see if they do that sort of style. This is a massive box of Thomas that's falling out on the floor and has got to be sorted out. That was a £5, which is pretty good. And then we've got some bog standard stuff here, really. Remotes. I tend to pick up only Sony and Panasonic remotes. I don't bother with much else. But they were £1 each, I think. Yeah, £1 each. And then the first thing I bought was, like I said, I do like to try and go in and buy something. It was the whole set of, this is the whole series, I think, Game of Thrones DVDs. And I got those, I was going to buy them for 15, but there's one disc missing out of one of them. So in the end, I got them for 14, and I pretty much think I'll have to buy the disc. But there we go. Oh no, we've got the main thing coming up. We've got the main thing is this. I almost forgot. How can I forget this? I was very carefully going back to the car with these. Now, these are, when I saw them, I said, how much are these? And the guy was selling them for £5 each. And there's 41 of them. And I said, well, how much for the whole lot? And he wanted 100. And I've gone 95. And I kind of thought I got a really good deal. I think now maybe it's not a fantastic deal. But I think they will sell. I was talking to Andrew, and he actually looked them up for me, and he said, "Oh yeah, they will shift, but maybe I don't know, £5 to £10. So if they're selling at a £5, well, if they go and I sell them at a £5 and I can add the postage on top of that, it's not too bad. The condition on some of them is a bit sort of not the best." But I thought they were actual vintage, like someone had got these and collected them from the 80s. But I think it's the sort of thing that is available at the moment. They're just producing these with this vintage advertising. But so I was a bit sort of drawn in by that. But there you go, you've got to try these things, and they'll be easy to list. I mean, I'm quite looking forward to getting all these on, and having an extra 95 listings in my shop. But yeah, I'm going to clean them up, and like I say, what did I pay? Like 95 for 41, so that's about £2.10 each or something like that. And I may have overpaid really. I think if I was to buy them again, it would be like 50p or a quid each. But there you go, you live and learn. So yeah, there we go. I've got a lot of bottle there. Yeah, so all in all, not a bad boot fair really. You know, lots of stuff, which is like my main aim at the moment, is to source like crazy. And of course, what I've got to do is list like anything as well, because there's no good just piling up. So I haven't done much of that. So do need to get into the habit of that. I'm doing my List 5 live tomorrow morning. That is a regular thing on a Monday. I just go on for 11 o'clock for an hour and just try and get 5 things listed. This is what I try and do every morning. Of course, I don't do it on a Sunday because I'm at boot fairs, or a Wednesday because I'm at boot fairs. But, you know, wake up, grab 5 things, get them listed. And, you know, that's your first step of the day done, because the first step's always the hardest. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I've been to other boot fairs since I got all that stuff. So that will, you know, it's sort of piling up. I think I've got another 3 boot fairs worth to show you. So that will be coming. I've been buying a massive, like, PS3s and shoes and God knows what, skateboards. So that is coming, probably in a few days. But I hope you've had some good sourcing and hope you've had some great sales. And take care, and I'll see you soon.